Hello everybody, I'm here today to show you how to use your template, the different layers on your template to make them look like more realistic elements. For instance, I have these envelope journaling templates and I thought I would show you how I use them to make my envelope and some of the other little elements, paper masks, clipping masks on my templates to make them look more realistic rather than switching them out with another element from a kit. It just gives you more options with your templates. So I'm going to be using my envelope journaling templates. Here is my before picture. I added, you can see my envelope, I added some inner shadow to that, to my little tag here, my date tag, and then my little scalloped edge up here. It's just a little difference, but you can see it makes it look a little bit more like an element that you might find in a kit. It's just using the template layer. So I'm going to show you how I did that. I use Megan Turnage's kit, Delightful. I hope I said her name right. It's a really cute kit and perfect for my girls. So here's my page that I've scrapped. I've finished it as far as all my element placements and shadowing, all that stuff. So now I'm going to add my inner shadow to my different layers. So I'll start here with my envelope. I'll just click on the layer. I want to make sure I'm not on the paper that I've clipped, but on the actual layer. So I think I'm going to start with the top layer just so you can see it better. I'll zoom in a little bit. I'm just going to click on that clipping mask layer and then click on inner shadow and make sure my distance is set at 0. You'll probably have to change that. I've already played with this a little bit. These were the settings I used. I made my size 100 pixels. My choke and distance are at 0. My opacity is set at 85, and then my blending mode is overlay. Now you can play with each and every one of these with the size, the opacity, and then the blending mode to get the effect that you want. You can kind of see if you scroll through some of these different ones. You're going to get some different looks. And then you can, like if you like that but you want the size bigger or you want the opacity lowered, you can make it, whatever you like. So I'm going to set mine at 85, opacity, size 100, and I'm going to go back to overlay. So that's what I'm going to do for my envelope. So just say OK, and then what I'm going to do, because I want the same effect on each of my envelope layers, I'll hit copy layer style, click on my other layers, make sure I'm on the clipping mask layer, not the paper layer, and there you go, there's my envelope. Okay, now I'm going to go up to my little date tag here, click on it, hit inner shadow, and my settings here were 65, size 65, opacity 100, and I used overlay as well with that one. And you can always play around to get the look that you want. And then on this little scalloped layer, make sure I'm on the scallop layer, hit inner shadow. And the settings I used here were size 35, opacity 96, and I used a hard mix instead of the overlay layer. You'll have a different, the blending modes will look different depending on the color of your paper. And then you'll want different sizes depending on how big or small your element is. And I also did an overlay or an inner shadow on my banner layer. I'll show you that. I had it size 120 because it's a little bit bigger, opacity 100, and then I used overlay as my blending mode. So just play around with those until you get the look that you want. And it's sometimes fun to play around with some of those other layer styles too. Anyway, I hope that helps you with the different elements on your template. It gives you more options as far as when you use a template, being able to use more of the layers that are already, the clipping masks that are already included in the template rather than switching them out. Just another option for you.